Master the art of phrasal verbs. Hello, language learners. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of phrasal verbs. But don't worry, we're not just going to list a bunch of verbs and prepositions and leave you to figure it out. No, we're going to tackle this subject head-on and talk about common mistakes and offer you some practical tips for remembering and using phrasal verbs in your everyday conversation. So, let's jump in. Phrasal verbs might seem intimidating at first. They're basically verbs combined with one or two particles, usually prepositions or adverbs. They form a unique meaning when used together, which can be different from their individual parts. Examples are turn on, get up, run out of, and the list goes on. The key to mastering phrasal verbs is understanding that they're just one piece of the English language puzzle. Don't get overwhelmed. We'll guide you through how to make them an easy-to-handle part of your English learning journey. One common mistake that language learners often make is using the wrong preposition in a phrasal verb. For example, saying, look at, instead of, look up, when referring to searching for information. Another typical mistake is separating inseparable phrasal verbs or vice versa. Not all phrasal verbs can be separated by the object. For example, you can say, turn off the light, or turn the light off, but you can't say, come your fears over. You should say, come over your fears. So how can you avoid these mistakes and improve your usage of phrasal verbs? Here are some tips. 1. Learn them in context. It's easier to remember phrasal verbs when you learn them in a sentence or story. This will help you understand their use in real-life situations. 2. Group them. You can group phrasal verbs by verb, by preposition, or by topic. This method can help you identify patterns and remember them more easily. 3. Practice makes perfect. Use phrasal verbs in your daily conversation, writing, and reading. Regular use is the best way to reinforce what you've learned. 4. Don't rush. Learn a few at a time. It's better to use a few correctly than many incorrectly. 5. Use resources. Flashcards, mobile apps, or language learning websites can be handy tools to help you practice and reinforce what you've learned. And there you have it. With these tips, we hope you'll find phrasal verbs a little less intimidating and a lot more fun. Remember, the key is to practice, and practice some more. So don't be afraid to dive in and start using these versatile language tools in your everyday conversation. You'll be surprised at how quickly you improve. Thanks for joining us today, and keep up the great work in your English learning journey. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.